Listen to this line. I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive. Right there, you see the dent, you see the revenge on display. They actually played the rough demo for a tiny room of label people, and someone muttered, "Too mean." You could feel the room choosing sides in that moment.
No way. Already picking sides.
Quick facts first. Written by Chris Tompkins and Josh Kear, recorded by Carrie Underwood, released in 2006 in the U.S. It's basically a revenge vignette wrapped in a pop country hook.
Exactly. Quick snapshot. 2 Nashville writers with a barstool idea, a demo that had attitude, and a young singer fresh off American Idol who needed a song to prove she could do more than just belt notes. This track did the work. It told a scene, offered catharsis, and crossed over to pop radio in a way that felt effortless.
Wait, that proved she could do more part mattered to the label, right?
Totally. The label was watching her image evolve. Some execs worried about the aggression. Others saw a star taking control. That tension is part of the story.
Right. To place it in context, revenge songs are old hat in country. Tammy, Dolly, honky-tonk snark. But by the 2000s, Nashville was leaning pop-friendly. Labels wanted singles that worked across playlists. This landed exactly where pop hooks met country storytelling.
Here's what most people don't know. Tompkins and Kear didn't start with a manifesto. They wrote a tiny cinematic moment, a key in paint, a parking lot, a smirk. That vignette is the engine of the chorus. Listeners can picture it without the song telling them every detail.
And the demo leaned raw, more twang, less pop polish. The producer tightened it, punchier drums, a crunchy rhythm guitar, and a vocal plan that let Carrie burn through the chorus. That production pivot made the narrative feel immediate and radio-ready.
So the dirt was intentional?
Exactly. If they'd smoothed it into glossy pop, the threat would have felt staged. The slightly garage-ish guitar in the chorus gives it credibility. It feels like something you could do in a parking lot, not just in a music video.
Listen to the lyric again. The specificity is the hook. You don't just get anger, you get showmanship. The narrator invites an audience to watch her wreck the car. And that's where people find release.
That's where the spectacle comes in. I'm not denying the empowerment read, but the staging, how the revenge becomes performance, is what makes it contagious.
And that's the friction. Some folks hear catharsis, others see a crafted spectacle you can't help but watch.
Right. I'm saying the song knows it's a show. People wanted to cheer, not necessarily emulate. The performance distance lets audiences feel justified without endorsing real-world damage.
And that public distance is what turns private anger into communal singing. You can scream the chorus in a bar, and it's almost ritualistic. Not a how-to, a collectively licensed feeling.
Let's break down the songcraft a bit. Verse paints the scene, pre-chorus tightens the threat, and the chorus unloads a catchy, repeatable line. That escalation is textbook, but the specificity, the four-wheel drive, the pretty little details, sells it.
Quick aside, there's a little studio legend here. Label people whispered, "Too mean," at the demo hearing, and someone else pushed back. The fans won, and that pushback shaped her trajectory.
From a marketing view, that gamble made sense. The post-Idol plan needed a song that could broaden her audience and show personality. This did both. Attitude plus a hook radio could play over and over.
Musically, the groove is stomping. Percussion hits with a snap on the downbeat. Guitars are layered, crunchy rhythm, cleaner fills, a biting lead under the chorus. Carrie pushes chest voice in the chorus for urgency and pulls back for intimacy in the verses. That dynamic keeps your ear wanting more.
Mix-wise, mids are up front, so the vocal slices through. A touch of slapback and short delays make key lines pop without an ocean of reverb. Those small moves make the chorus land on radio and in packed arenas.
And live crowds turned the chorus into a chorus of revenge. I've seen footage where the audience sings the bridge back at Carrie. It's almost like the room completes the line for her. That participatory moment is part of how the song stayed alive.
it also crossed over in ways that mattered. It showed programmers that a gritty narrative, if wrapped in a tight hook and modern production, could perform on pop playlists. That opened doors for other country tracks to move beyond genre boundaries.
2 final takeaways for folks who write songs. Specificity sells. One vivid image can carry a whole chorus. And escalation matters. Build the stakes so the chorus is real release.
And for producers, let the emotions steer the texture. If a lyric is jagged, don't smooth it out. Imperfection and grit can be your friends. Use placement wisely. Get the hook in early enough for attention, but keep a surprise for payoff.
Before we sign off, why does this song still land at a tailgate or a stadium? Because it turns private fury into something you can belt with strangers. It packages an emotional arc into a 3-minute catharsis, and people love that permission to be dramatic together.
If you picked up something useful, whether you write, produce, or just dig stories, tell us which lyric landed for you. There's always that one line people carry with them.
Subscribe to Ranch Beat so you don't miss our next deep dive. Drop the next song suggestion in the comments. Any country song from any country except Thailand, and we'll dig into the writing, the studio drama, and why the music matters. This is Ranch Beat, where every country song has a story, and we tell it. I'm James.
And I'm Sam. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Now you'll never hear this song the same way again.